Well, joining us right now, somebody who had a pretty good view of it. He is the head coach of the Utah Hockey Club. He is Coach André Tourigny. Bear, thanks for being with us. That's a couple of fun games in a row here for your guys. Dylan Guenther got right to work when he came back off the bench. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we told him. Welcome in the program, buddy. Welcome back. No, that's he's a really good player. So for sure he had an impact, and I think we played good. We said that for a while, and I know it can be frustrating sometimes when your team just arrives short or whatever, and it's frustrating for us as well. But at the same time, we're playing good hockey. We were happy about effort and a lot in our performance. And I think when you have the opportunity to have a guy like Gunner, that for sure sometimes can push the card across the line or move the needle just enough, because losing in overtime against Columbus, losing overtime against Pittsburgh, and those are all game where it's a one-shot game, and was the same on the road before. We were almost there, so I think that gave us a little push, and we see the result.
Yeah, 2 straight game-winning goals for Guenther. The one with 0.8 left was amazing, and then to top it off. But I have to ask you about Connor Ingram, because without his play there, that doesn't happen. To aggressively go get that puck against a 3-man breakaway and then to slap it off the boards perfectly, is that something he practices, or was that instinct?
That's pure instinct. You won't see Iggy do a lot of those kind of adventurous outside of his net or whatever. He's more on the safe side most of the time, but I think it was a great IQ play and a key moment as well.
Coach, obviously getting 4 points in 2 games is exactly what the doctor ordered, and something that you guys needed from the standpoint of being close in so many of those games, and then finally being able to have those things pay off with the points. How much does it do for the mental state of your guys and for your coaching staff and for you to be able to go, okay, we got over the hump in a couple games that people may have not have thought that we would have pulled this thing off?
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think it's important for our player. It's important for everybody, because at some point, okay, you look at the numbers, you see, okay, there's good thing. There's greatness here. Okay, we're almost there. We're getting there. We're playing good. But you're in pro sports. People expect a result. People they have the right to have expectation, and you want to please those people. You want to please the fan. You want to please everybody. So I think surely having those results lately match with our performance, I think it's rewarding, and proud of the boys who stayed with it and keep fighting every day.
Lawson Krause was a healthy scratch against the Flyers, and then you put him back in the lineup against the Blue Jackets, and what a response from him to get a goal in that game. What does that say about him and the way he responded to all that this week?
It says it all. I think never doubt, nobody ever doubt the character and the person in Lawson Krause. I think unbelievable man, unbelievable player. I think everybody sometimes put a knee on the floor and needs a little reset and needs to look himself a little bit. And I think there's no better than that kind of answer from him.
Couple more left here before you guys get to the Four Nations break. What have you talked about with these guys? Obviously, they know what the ask is, which is to try to get as many points as you can. But how big of a deal is it to get these wins here to be able to kind of walk into these other games, which are really tough matchups here over the weekend before you guys get to the break?
I agree, but in reality, is you want to make it. You need to peg point all the time during the season. Whatever, there's some game against opponent where people may not think you have a chance. You need to find a way. You need to find a way to get points against those teams, because unfortunately, some night there's points you think you will have, but you won't, because we often say that, the opponent has a say in the game as well. As much as you think all the time it's all about you as a team and it's all about how you play and everything. Yeah, but in reality, the opponent, they have a say. They have a say in the outcome of a game, of the tempo of the game, or whatever. So when you have an opportunity to get points in that league, you need to do so. So, we know the kind of challenges in front of us. We know they're good opponents, but we know we're a good team too. We know we can beat anybody. So we'll have an opportunity to prove that on the next 2 games.
In a lot of the other professional sports we cover, matchups really matter. And you see that especially in a playoff series, where a team that you didn't think was going to win actually, it turns out to be in a better situation because they just match up better with that team. And I don't know if that's the case for Carolina, but you did get them 4-1 when they came to Utah. My question to you, though, is do matchups matter as much in the NHL, and how does that all work out?
Well, yes, it does, because there's different type of game. There's a different type of system or structure. There's some matchup or better fit for the type of team you are. I don't know enough the other sports to really compare both, but I will say yes, in hockey it does matter. I don't know if it matters as much as basketball or football, but it does matter a lot.
What does Carolina do so well that gets them to be one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference this year, Coach? What is it that stands out about them?
So the pace they play, they're a hard forechecking team. They offensively, they're really, really playing with a lot of pace. They move the puck really quick, and they push the play north. They're one of the hardest working team, if not the hardest working team in the league. So credit to them. We look up to them when we talk about pace and how hard they work, and give them a lot of credit on that, for sure.
I think it would be a dumb question to ask you if it's a good time for the Four Nations break. I mean, it's always a good time to get a break and get rested up. But I'm curious what you hope happens during the break, or what the team can accomplish during the break, especially for those that aren't playing in the Four Nations, to kind of take that time to get ready for the last stretch here in the season.
I think the first thing is a mental break. I think it's really important the guys have a mental break and get back with the head at the right place, because as much as you want to get ready for when it will restart, first and foremost we need to be rested. We need to have our head at the right place, because physically it's demanding, but mentally it's where the battle is. So I hope the guys will have a good time, good family time, see friends, and stay in shape. Just maintain. You don't have to get in shape. You need to just maintain your shape. Make sure you're at the right place in your head. Yeah, enjoy and get ready for the last stretch, which will be the biggest battle.
Well, Coach, tomorrow obviously Carolina, and as you look at this one, and certainly this team, you guys have given us a lot of games where we think to ourselves, oh, that's a tough opponent, and then you guys come out and punch guys right in the mouth, and you guys don't back down. And so these next two before the break here with Carolina and Washington, two of the best teams in the East. Good luck, and we're going to be watching, and we're looking forward to talking to you again here as the team gets fired back up here before the rest of the season.
Thank you, guys. I'm looking forward to it.
All right,
there you go.
Thanks,
All
Coach.
right.
Good luck this weekend.
Coach Tourigny, there we go. Bear Tourigny.